Canva turns your beige, boring Facebook posts into something really, really haven't got it already, go out. You can try a month trial for free. I just went ahead and got the professional version because it's about $9.99 a month. I got it for the year and I've absolutely blitzed through it. So what Canva is, it's used by a load of people heavily on influence on social media, and you'll start to see things going through. Now, I've used it to try and really affect our branding, and I'll show you how we can do that first. Okay, so let's go brand kit to start off with. Now you can see here it's covering a whole load of brand kits already. Okay, but I'll show you what it does. Okay, brand logos. So pick your logo, obviously, of your practice. Now what it will start to do is that it will automatically start to pick the colours that are out from it. So because ours is black and white, it goes like, oh yeah, it's black and white. That's boring. But we've got even just the picture of our building I've used to pick out some brand colours, because it sort of picks out some nice, really interesting bits from it. Okay, certainly that sort of... So what I'll say is I will keep that one. Okay. And then go across here, choose your fonts, whatever ones you like. So I've done one before. I quite like Quicksand because it was nice and semi-professional. And then I'm going to do that for all three fonts. Okay, and you can change it as well. So let's go with this, and then I'll show you this feature because it's brilliant. Is that you can set up effectively a whole load of different bits and pieces, mainly doing things like if you've got certain letterheads and whatnot. I'll just quickly run you through this. It's not the main feature I want to show you though. Okay, so we'll go with that one. We can shuffle around the palette colors just by hitting shuffle, and you can see it adjust it. Yep, happy with the fonts, continue. Yep, now simple, minimal. I quite like the minimal, even though I'd want to change the pictures, but it lets you do that later. And so here you can see things like you've got presentation, Facebook post, so they'll automatically create a picture for it. Okay, email header, and look, and if you don't like the colours or you think, oh no, it's not quite the colours I want, just flick through the colours here. So we've got a nice two-tone of blue, which is absolutely brilliant. So we say done from that point of view. Just process all that. Okay. What I'm going to show you is how to create a quick and simple video using Canva. So we're going to go home, discard changes. I'm not going to save that because I've already got ours all set up. Okay. So let's create, got social media here, Facebook post. It will take you to this page here. Now you can search for one. So if it's coming up to Christmas and we've just had Remembrance Day, as I'm filming it, it's today. So you know they've got some preset ones there. Brilliant. Thank you very much. I'm going to do one about trying to get our telephone calls. So like everyone, telephone lines are busy, but instead of putting into that Facebook post, how are we going to make it look a little bit pretty? Let's try phone call, and you can see all of these are included. So I think I've got an idea here. So let's start. This is very much theirs, very bland. Okay, let's start making it our own. So got our templates, and let's flick over to someone different. Obviously with my Hull York work, I've done one for that to make it look all pretty. Folders, and you can see here, this is one that I did previously, just to tweaking the colors that I was more happy with. Okay, so that will take it to that one. But more importantly, let's then go to logos that we've got, change the brand kit. Here we are. Let's go for the Eagles Cliff Medical Practice one. So that's the original one that I'd done. So we can start to muck about with this. So let's get rid of this. Okay, I want that really great sight. And so this is a reaction to a comment that let's get rid of that background. Let's put in our practice picture that we got a beautiful artist to do. Now this is where the fun happens, okay? So let's go with transparency because it's a bit too bold at the moment, just to take it back so our focus is not pulled onto the practice website, okay? You could leave it at that, or we could have some fun with it, okay? And what's brilliant about this is that you can start to animate, okay, all of this quite really simply. Now I obviously, with the film editor that I use for this video, which I'll do another one on, it's quite involved and I'm still learning and it's a bit naff. Like, that's because of me, not because of the editor. I'm finding it hard to get my grips around, okay? But this is far too simply, because all you do is just you hover and it will automatically add whatever you want. You basically go, which one do you like? It's like, well, I quite like that. Or do I like that? Sorry, our lines are busy. I'll change this colour first. There we go. Bit more Eagles Cliff colours. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a drop down. So, pop. Oh, we have a winner. And you can see here, just by simply clicking through, that suddenly, from a boring post, you've now got this. And that's amazing! Doesn't end there though. This is just Billy Basics from that one. So to really double home, what I'm going to do is add another page. No. So you can either add a page and do it all again, or what I'm going to do is delete the page and just hit duplicate, because I quite like that style. I want to continue with the mobile phone themed, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload a picture, pretty picture. I've just put some on my desktop, one of eConsult. Now it should, if you just drag it in there, it should let me do this one. Marvellous. Nothing there. Press. So look at that. Okay, so with a bit. So let's see how we're looking at the moment here, because we haven't animated this one, so we just animate it and we just put a. There we are. So let's see how this looks. Right, last thing we need to do, we haven't animated the text, which is fine. And the text ones are cool because you can either add just a typewriter. I quite like that really. And let's make sure we do the same with this one. It's just a bit of tweaking and having a play. And what we've done is, from, this has taken me, 2-3 minutes to organise from that, and it's a far better post, okay? All I'm going to do to this is just to add in a link below. And then I think, ladies and gentlemen, we are done. Right, so let's go at heading. Okay, so when you add this heading, it will pick up the... it'll pick up your preferred text options, okay? So we'll make it nice and big. Make it even bolder, and then you can start to muck about with this. Add a glow. Whoa, bit too glow here. So let's add some effects. Change the colour of it so it sort of flicks into it, and because we're using our palette, let's just knock down that glow a bit, a little bit keen there. Nope, I can't read it. Let's try a different effect. Nope. Yeah, let's go with that one. Lovely. Lastly, let's animate the monkey. Oh! Should we put some icing on the cake? Let's add some pretty music. What do you reckon? Something happy? Now, unfortunately, I don't know what it sounds like because I've got my microphone plugged in. Okay, so we're going to leave it without for the time being. But that's just a very, very quick introduction into Canva. The final part is when you share it, and I've already linked our business group page to it. Okay, and you can hit the wonderful schedule. Okay, pick a day that you want. Now, this week is covered, so I'm going to do it for Monday. Change the time because doing it at 11 o'clock at night is neither use nor ornament, but actually 11 o'clock in the daytime. As I said before, I'm experimenting with the times. Next, schedule post. So something very PC. We know that our lines are busy at the moment. Try and help ease the number required to put through. Please consider doing an e-consult. Able to capture more information about your condition, and it generally leads to a quicker, easier decision. Covers a wide range of requests, so please check it out. Left it vague deliberately because trying to capture people and actually push on to eConsult. All I'll do last is just actually get the website link. And then that's it. So once your design is locked into Facebook, that's it. You can't. It advises you not to touch it, not to do anything like that. But for turning a boring blog post or boring Facebook post into something just a bit more interesting to look at, it is phenomenal. And I'm frustrated at myself for not finding this sooner. One of my practice partners, daughters, she's big into social media, got a lot of things going on, and she put me onto this and just showed me a couple of bits and pieces that she'd been doing, and I was like, got it, great thing. Have a look at it yourself, have a play and a tinker, make sure before you start you've got your practice logo and some colours that generally you associate with. So we're quite blue heavy, as you can see here. Just have a play. It's, someone with a bit of an artistic eye will find this very, very easy. And it's I picked this up in, an hour or two the actual and was just mucking about on it. There's an app as well which is equally as easy to use, and it just allows you so much more to do. So enjoy. I hope you found that useful. I'm Dr. Dave Hindmarsh, GP Templates. I will do more videos onto actually video creation because that was just too good an opportunity not to do.